Welcome to my closet. Today I'm going to tell you a story. This story will let you in on some problems that I've been having for the past 2+ years that I want to solve as soon as possible. This is about me playing a level called Shitty Sync and why I can't beat Genre Dash levels for the life of me. The day I started Sync, I played for nearly 4 hours with the goal to get as far as possible from zero. That basically means I wasn't learning the end yet, and by the time I finished that session, I was able to get 53%. Considering this is probably an easy extreme demon, I'd say that's pretty good progress for just one day, especially with my skill level at the time. And that type of progress didn't stop, because the second day, after getting 58%, I fluked all the way to 85. I didn't even have runs to or from 85, so I must have partially sight read the ending. In that 2 hour session, besides a 68% run later, that's all I would get that day. So this sounds pretty great. Is this story just about how good I am at this game? Well, this is where the mind block comes in. The next day, I got 67 and 69 times 2. Which, I mean, alright. I guess it's not too bad. I did fluke from 58 yesterday, and I only played for an hour this session. The next day, I only played for 30 minutes, but still only got one run to 67. It just is a bit frustrating to play such a consistent level that I already got 85% in and only get a couple runs to the 60s at best. So I didn't play the level for about a week, and I'm not completely sure why, but either way, on day 12 now, again played for an hour. I got 0 far runs. This just gets frustrating. I start counting far runs at 67, which yeah, is pretty far into it, but I know this level, I've gotten there so many times, and flew from 58 to 85, so why can't I get anywhere close to that? Day 13, I get 21 to 100 pretty early into the session, play for about 2 hours, and yet again don't get any far runs. How is it possible that I can get to 100% from 21, but can't get to 67 from 0? It feels like I can't do anything about it because no matter how well I play, I get nowhere from 0 regardless. I take another break, just for a couple days, come back for day 16, and after a run to 68, followed by 70 times 3, actually beat it. At least I didn't die to the ending, besides day 2 because that ending is actually free. Boosted my confidence and nerve control a little bit. But this happens every single level I play. Even if I get 85 on day 2, while I'm clearly consistent at it all, it still takes me 2 more weeks to beat. The goal for this video is to solve this mystery, and hopefully get to a point where I can get really good at something and know it'll actually mean anything, because clearly a 21 to 100 run didn't. Yeah, I drew sync to make it more interesting, I guess. I'll just keep drawing levels, and I hope you like it. I'm hijacking this video because I know why you're here. You want to watch some guy play Geometry Dash and then get better at the game. Well, I don't know why you'd want to do that really, but I'm assuming you do. I mean, that was the whole idea of this video. I don't know why else you would click on it. But I'm not doing this your way, alright? I'm doing it my own way, okay? I don't really have a plan for this video because I had a plan, but that didn't really work because I was supposed to attempt to convey what I was thinking while beating all these levels, and it's supposed to be all these emotions. It's not really emotional, but it's supposed to be something, and it's not really anything right now. So I just have to figure out what to do. I don't really want to edit this either, but I have to complete it because I just can't do all of this and get nothing out of it. I just need to put it somewhere, and then we'll see what happens after that. 9 circles video will be better. I prepared more. Look, we'll talk about Super Hate Me World, because that's the next level I played. Because you probably want to hear about that. Maybe. I don't know why you would. But let's just talk about Super Hate Me World. I'll take a look at my notes here. Day 1 and 2, I was going with the same strategy that I did Sync, going from 0 and working my way forwards. And day 1 went well, alright? It's boring. It's just boring. Because what I should have done is I should have actually been making the video while doing the stuff, because I don't remember what I was thinking like 2 months ago. I beat those levels forever ago, and I'm supposed to accurately convey what I was thinking and how I was improving. But like the whole video was supposed to be like nerve control, because I suck at nerve control. And I was going to talk about how I was getting better at nerve control, but I didn't really. Like I don't know what I was doing to get better in nerve control. I was watching all the footage that I have of Super Hero Rolls, which by the way is a lot of footage. I have a lot of footage of these levels. All right, I have like 60 gigabytes of Super Hero Roll footage alone. All right, this video is taking up like a quarter of a terabyte on my computer, and I had to literally edit other videos to get them out of the way so that I had more space to make this. Super Hero World is a hard level, okay? It's very slow, it's timing based. So it helped me a lot to learn some nerve control to get more consistent. I mean, I was feeling good about it at first because, you know, like here with day one I got a 40%, day two I got 42, day three, hold on, let me see, 69%. And I felt good about it because I wasn't just crawling through the level like I usually do. Okay, usually when I'm playing levels, it's just very slow. It's very slow. You know, I get 40 and I get 42 and I get like 45 and I get 48. It's very slow like that. It's usually what happens. But now with Super Hero World, I was doing pretty good because I got 53 and I got 58 and I got 69. So it's like big leaps, big percentage jumps. And I knew the ending was super hard. I got like 39 to 80 though. But like everything past 80 is like impossible because there's a bunch of hard clicks and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that later. Day 4, 75%. Not bad. Not a huge jump, but I mean, it gets pretty difficult by that point. So I'm not unhappy with getting 75 because there's a straight fly that's like 71 to 76 or whatever, and it's really annoying. Like, it's really not that bad, but I just couldn't do it. It's like upside down straight fly, and I'm not used to the 2.2 physics. So it's like, you know, it's kind of hard for me. And I'm like, literally, I'd say like a few minutes later, I got to 76, which is the very end of the straight fly. It's like last spike, and I died to it. No, okay, I'm gonna read you, not verbatim, but I'm gonna tell you what I wrote down for 80%, because that part's really hard. Okay, there's the 3 orbs. Okay, so there's 3 blue orbs, and you have to like set yourself up on them. They're really hard to do. Because, okay, you have to do the 3 blue orbs, which aren't that bad on their own, but then you have to click the yellow orb, and if you're not like perfectly set up with the yellow orb, then you're just gonna like be too late or whatever, and then you're gonna fly into some spikes. So you have to be very careful with that. And then, you know, you have to like click the yellow orb super late. Even if you do get the right timing with the blue orbs. And I guess I didn't really talk about the rest of the level, but I'm gonna talk about it from my memory. Once you get past the blue orbs, it's really not that hard. But then it gets crazy. Okay, you're not gonna believe it. There's like a, well, I don't really remember. Here it is. So, okay, so I got 39 to 94, which I was happy about, I guess. Because I say, let me describe to you what getting 94 requires. You have to get past the 75 straight fly. The straight fly is not that bad, but it's just hard from 0 because like nerve control and hard from any run. So you have to do the 3 blue orbs, which are really annoying. You have to set them up perfectly, and it's not impossible. It is still kind of hard, but like you can get consistent at it. But doing it in a run is tough. Then there's a UFO spam, and then like a weird like portal straight fly thing. You can see it on the screen. And then the yellow orb is just very tight. I mean, just look at the yellow orb. Does that look easy? It's not easy. Okay. And then there's this blue orb where you have to like jump like down to it, and then you have to click it so that you can land on the platform and then jump through that. Well, I don't freaking remember how this level goes, do I? I need to pull it up. Hold on. It's a bit dark now. Yeah, okay. So there's the yellow orb. The yellow orb's kind of hard because I mean you can just look at it and it looks hard. And then you do the blue orb and you have to click super late. But you also have to click like late on the jump before that so you can click the blue orb late enough. And then there's the spam. And then there's the blue orb spam, which isn't that hard, but like it is kind of annoying. It's easy. You can mess it up really easily. And then you have to do the last straight fly. And I don't know if the last straight fly looks hard, but it's very hard, especially to set up. Because you have to go so low. You have to go like all the way down to the ground spikes, but you can't go too low. So you have to know exactly when to click, and it's not really easy to set up because you have nothing to base it off of. There's no indicators. And then you have to go all the way through the straight fly. And then you basically beat the level after that. But I mean, look, okay, it's hard. Okay, it's kind of hard. I can tell you that, alright? I might not be experiencing right now, but I can tell you it's not easy. And I mean, okay, I mean, like, what even happened during this level? I just tell you, like, oh, I got this attempt, I got this attempt, I got these runs. Like, okay, who cares? But basically, I just don't feel great about it, because it's like I got 91% on day 5. I got 91% on day 5, alright? And then day 6, don't really get a new best. And that's fine. But then day 7, I keep getting a bunch of far deaths. And like, at least I'm getting far, at least I'm getting far. But I'm not beating it. And the point is to beat it. And it's like, why can't I, like, I'm getting so far so many times. And then I die to the ending so many times. And like, the whole point is to get more consistent. And obviously, I'm not getting more consistent. I'm still failing so many times. Day 8. Let's see what I have to say about day 8. I only got 75. I only got 75. So I was feeling kind of bad about it. Like, I feel bad about all of the play. Because I always just don't get very far. And it sucks. And then I'm like, frick, dude, I suck at this game. And I can't play it. And I usually just drop levels. Because I just give up. And I can't do it. But day 9, I pushed on. I got 94%. Okay. It's something at least. I died to the stray fly. But I was happy that I got to the stray fly at the very least. And day 10, what happened on day 10? I beat it day 10. All right, day 10 I beat it. So I got 91% halfway through. And then beat it. Yeah, and then I beat it. 91% halfway. So the other half I didn't beat it until the very end, of course. That's how that works. And I guess I'm better at nerve control now because I really feel better at nerve control because I've been playing 9 circles for the 9 circles part 3 and I'm pretty good at it now, so I guess that's it. I played some other levels too. I played Colorado, which why did I play Colorado? Like, what the frick is wrong with me? How is Colorado gonna make me learn nerve control? It's like super short. It is just straight like flow. Like, it's my least favorite type of gameplay. It's the type of gameplay where you just learn every single click, like individual click, and just memorize it. Like Super Hate Me World, okay, you actually have to like look at the level and be like, okay, this is where I should click, this is where I should click, this is where I should click, and then you like just you're skillful. But with Cororetta, you just learn it, and then you just do it, and it's easy. I don't like it. Coretta's not the worst example of that. We'll talk about worse in a second, but don't know why I played it, but I did. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about Coretta. I'll pull up some footage of it. And look, I'll read you what I wrote down. Like day 1, 5,454 attempts, like a 45%, which is pretty cool. 5454 445, 5454 445. Okay, because it's 5454 attempts for getting 4-5%. 454445. Okay, that's pretty cool. I played for like almost 4 hours though. I don't know what I was doing that day. Like I just had nothing to do. I don't know. And that was all just to learn it, basically. I don't think I even learned the whole thing. I think I only did the first half because I got 45%. Apparently, I learned up to 81. So I don't know. And then day 4, I just got nothing. I guess I played for like 50 minutes, 6,000 attempts. And look, this level was getting pretty annoying because like it was the same thing with Sync. All right, I was getting far, or like I was playing it a lot, and like I just wasn't beating it. And I wasn't even really getting that far. Like I was getting like far enough. I was getting like kind of far, but like not far enough to count as a far run. So yeah. And then day 7, I beat it day 7. I got 80 and 86, and I beat it. So at least I beat it. Didn't take that long. It was kind of easy. But yeah, I really don't know what the point of that was. But I guess I got some list points on the TSL. And then after that, I was gonna play Ocular Miracle because Ocular Miracle is disconnected. Is it still picking up audio? Ah, okay, it is. Ocular Miracle's long, but it was like co-read, but even worse. It's even more. Like you just have to remember the exact gameplay, and it barely works because like it's trying to make a super hard level into a super easy level, and it just doesn't work because like you can skip a bunch of clicks, you can like fall out of bounds and stuff, and it just doesn't really work very well. You can't do it, and it plays horribly. And I can't physically learn all that because it's like super fast click, so there's so many to learn, and you have to do each individual one, and like you just can't sight read it at all. So it's like it was just unbearable. So I decided not to do that. I decided to look for another long level, Freedom Dive, or Freedom Await, I guess. I looked at that one. It's pretty good. I thought it would be, but it was terrible. It was even worse than Ocular Miracle. It probably wasn't worse, probably better, but it was still just as bad. Like I spent like, here, I have the footage still of me playing it. Let me pull it up. Okay, I can't really find it, but okay, basically I just spent an ungodly amount of time trying to get like 90 to 100, and I couldn't learn it, so I dropped it. Because I wasn't doing that, and it was gonna take way too long. It would have taken my entire life. I would still be playing it right now, so no way. So I just decided to skip straight to the finale, and this felt kind of sucky because I really only beat like 2 levels for the video because I beat Sync, and I deleted all the footage for that for some reason. I don't know why. And then I beat Heavy World and Co-Reda, and Co-Reda sucked. Like Heavy World is actually helpful, Co-Reda is terrible. And so, but then I just skipped straight to the finale, which was Natural Disaster because it's hard, I guess, and it's something I kind of wanted to beat anyways. So I just went to that. Look, okay, day 1, played for 2 hours. All right, it was just easy. Like I mean, I didn't get great runs. I got 20 to 40, 29 to 49, 40 to 50. So it was like, okay, it's not great runs, but like, I thought it was gonna be like a really hard level, and it was gonna take me a long time. I mean, I guess it doesn't really say much, because I really wasn't getting great runs for the first 2 hours. But let's just give day 2. All right, 5,300 attempts. Wait, no, I didn't mean to say that. Day 2, I played for 5 hours, which is probably that's potentially my longest session in this game ever. To be fair, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that was straight though. Wait, was it? No, okay. That wasn't all like in one sitting. I got 8%, and then I got 21%, and then I got 28%, and then I got 35%, and then I got 55%, and then I got 72%. I got 72 twice. All right, I got 48 to 100. So it's like, what kind of finale is this? All right, only 5,000 attempts. Like, I'll remind you, Co-Reda, day 1, 5,400 attempts, about the same attempt count, and I had nowhere near this progress. And then day 3. Okay, to put this into perspective, let me pull up the TSL. Right now, Hate Me World, 117. Sync is number 124. Co-Reda, number 98. Okay, number 98. That was the hardest one so far. Natural Disaster right now is number 40. It was top 40 when I beat it, I'm pretty sure. Day 3, okay, played for 2.5 hours, got 6,000 attempts, 40 to 94, 20 to 90, which is basically dropped to 100, 82%, and I beat it in 3 days. So am I just good now? Did I learn nerve control? I guess so. I guess I learned nerve control. Because I mean, Natural Disaster in 3 days. I mean, where is that even in my top 10? I put it at number 5 in my top 10. Harder than Kinos, because I also beat Kinos. And that's number 62, so it shouldn't be nearly as hard. But, like, also, I kind of don't really know, because, like, it's just a wave gameplay. And, like, I'm the best at wave, like, out of all the game modes. I'm also just the best player, the best wave player, really, if you think about it. So it's like, I don't know if that means anything. And then I just played 9 circles levels after that, because I need to make 9 circles part 3. So, who knows if I really learned anything at all. Like, maybe it just didn't make a difference. But I feel pretty good about it, so I don't know. When I started this recording, I was thinking, like, okay, I'm going to do this for, I don't know, I'm going to just say I'm doing this my way. And then I was going to make it more serious. And I was going to go back to the closet and draw some more pictures But that's not what really happened, is it? I kind of went through the entire video. And I have a lot of footage that's completely unused. So what do I do about that? I just throw it all away? I guess so. I mean, what else am I going to do with it? There's nothing to do with it. There's no point. But I don't want to edit it all or anything, so I'm just going to upload the raw footage for the completions so I can have to get some points. And I'll upload the completions, and then we'll be good. And I'm going to be done with this, because this video has been haunting me for like 2 months. I just don't want to do it anymore. So, yeah, there's your video. 9 Circles Part 3 will be better. I swear. I promise you.